Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and tonight it's time for a demo from the Steam Next Fest. Normally, I don't get hold of demos. Don't play them, don't grab them, at least not on the channel. But in this case, some 2 or 3 have arisen that I'm very intrigued by, and at least in one case, this one, have been awaiting eagerly for quite some time. I'm not sure I can contain my excitement long enough to wait for some kind of early access or final release. This is a game called Shards of Order, and I believe the developers have said they were inspired by the game Kingdom Death Monster, which I have played and enjoyed a lot, and as a great big fat Kingdom Death fan, I had to give this one a go. I've been waiting, I knew that it would be part of the Steam Next Fest, and I decided when the demo became available I was going to grab it and play it. And then it became available when I was supposed to record Lone Wolf Wednesday, so I did that first instead. Still recovering from the blessings of Nurgle, although I've mostly defeated those. The cleansing and purging has been intense. There's just a niggling cough that comes back every once in a while. Now, what to say of this? It's a fantasy game with the title Shards of Order. I'm getting a post-apocalyptic feel. All of the hands in the blood, we might have a theme of hands, and the tolling of the bell seems significant, which would give the impression something to do with the chiming of the bell, the timing of the hours, or the fact that the combat will be turn-based, and that perhaps management of time or action points may be crucial to success. When I launched the game, there was a little pop-up informing me that some of this game's music tracks may trigger copyright issues, and asking if I wanted to turn on a safe copyright music mode, and I clicked the button that said turn on the safe copyright music mode. But I noticed that in the settings there's no option to revert that or to enable it later if you failed to do so earlier. There's a restore default settings button, and I'm not sure if that button would then change to turn on music mode or whatever. It doesn't seem to be here, so I hope that the button did what it said it would and everything's going to be okay, and this video will have no problems and you'll all be able to see it. Without further ado, yeah, I have watched a little bit. I watched a gameplay video of this something like a month ago now, from someone who was very lucky to be able to get a preview. Let's dive right in. Choose where your journey is kept. Well, there's 3 save slots, as if it was a console game or something. It's our first time. Let's go. The fall was hard. Really hard. It's a miracle you haven't turned into a mangled heap of grey matter, muscle and bones. There we see a body plummeting with some kind of giant evil manga plank sword from hell for people with bad taste, towards some kind of great crow or raven, possibly with things that look like broken wings protruding upwards. As you slowly regain consciousness, you feel a burning sensation in your eyes. All limbs start to hurt. You surely must have broken at least one bone. Where am I? It looks like you're in a nest, says a harsh voice in your head. Okay, harsh. It looks like you're in a nest, says a harsh voice in your head. Come on, get a grip. No matter the wounds, we refuse to quit, right? Let's stand up. Your sheer will takes over your body. As you stand up, the pain intensifies, but you refuse to quit. Let's look around. There is a man right in front of you. Judging by the fact that his armour looks almost identical to yours, you served in the army together. It's all your fault! I never should have listened to you, he screams of anger. That's so unfair. Raising a sword on a fellow brother in arms. It deserves punishment, don't you think? He's as good as dead. Whoever he is. Ooh, look at the scales tipping ever so slightly here. You've doomed us both! It's all your fault! What have I done, apart from use a lollipop on a stick as a weapon? Combat basics. Play cards by dragging them from your hand. Cards cost time. Enemies perform their actions when their cooldown reaches 0. Play any attack card. So we have a cooldown of 2. Time. Enemy prepares to attack. I don't know if it will... I presume that 6 is for damage. I don't know if different actions will... There's 3... sort of spinning wheels here. One on the right could be attack, the other 2 could be something else. Well, a slash deals 6 damage and gain 1 rage. Boost effects of specific soldiers' cards. Executioner deals 6 damage. Fatal, heal all heroes for 8 health points. I don't know if injuries will persist between fights, so it might be good to use Executioner as a finisher. Defiance deals 5 damage. If the target has weakness, gain shields equal to the damage dealt. So we shall be looking for ways to inflict weakness to benefit from Defiance. And Jury. Deal 5 damage. Increase damage by 5 for every rage level. So what we want to do... And resets rage. The slash... Get cut by my giant blade. And then... What's this? Draw pile is empty. Redraw. Discard your hand and draw 5 cards. Time cost of the redraw is reduced by 1 for each card played. The cost is reset back to 3 after each redraw. So, playing a card has taken that down to... Okay. Our discard pile, which isn't going into the draw pile. For now then, another slash. So here's the interesting part. We can go above already. So we can go over it. Will he then interrupt and take his attack before ours is executed? I think not. Probably after our card. For now then, just another slash. And I presume this here is our rage. You traitor! Well, that's as may be. 5, 10, 15. Okay, let's... Okay. Might as well go for 15 then. Whoa! I'm not ready to defeat it. I need to run! And he immediately sags down exhausted. Shrike, the judging bird, 160 health. Destroy the obstacle blocking the exit, which presumably would be over here. And leg it! Your journey continues, and the great bell tolls. We appear to have gained experience points. We have a level and skill points. Excellent! You fall onto the cold, hard ground. The air is damp and its thickness is clogging down your throat. The silence is broken only by your own raspy breath. A pale mist curls along the floor like a swarm of elusive reptiles. As your eyes adjust, shapes begin to emerge from the dark, and with them, a path forwards. We don't have time to contemplate. Move. When in doubt, just listen to me. I'm not sure we can trust this inner voice. It seems too harsh and cruel and judgmental. But for now, let's move. Do we click on it or do we drag ourselves down? We click on it. Okay. A fork in the road. Excellent. And here we have our soldier. He doesn't even have a name. You have experience, health, skill points. Rusted greatsword with it's pitted and rusted with great holes within it. And that is a ruined blade. Look at all those nicks and scratches and dents and grooves. This is not a healthy world, and our arm has got something very wrong with it. Soldier's armor, damaged armor. The army emblem is destroyed. We may have destroyed that ourselves in an act of betrayal. We have skills, so we have skill trees. Looks like these skills are all cards. We have Executioner already. Judge. Shielder. That hasn't come up into play yet, so we want to get that. Cards. All. Let's not look at all. Let's just look at what we got. So Executioner / Jury and Defiance are all we currently have. Backpack. Containing items that we can presumably make use of. Settings. Okay. Compendium. Presumably very useful and something I can look at later when I'm not recording. Close and quit. No, let's just close for now. So we can head in this direction. We have a... I presume this applies more here. Let's go... can we move around? Yes. So there's some kind of mighty edifice with great doors that we will presumably not be able to enter. Something down here like a bell. Over this way we got an archway. Let's explore over yonder. You find a man slumped beside the chapel, his robes torn and covered with dust and ash. A long staff rests across his knees, strung with small, rusted bells that barely stir in the wind. It seems like he is sleeping. Let's not take any chances, shall we? Just kill him! Some story events let you, or require you, like this one, to play or require you to, like this one, play cards. Remember, unlocking a card is enough for it to be available in a skill check. It doesn't need to be in your active deck. So, Executioner, attack the stranger, better safe than sorry. Or Jury, greet the stranger. Whatever happens, he is no match for you anyway. So, in theory then, unlocking more cards might unlock more conversation options later on. Or conversation options will always be basic starting cards. Well, he's not a threat to us yet. Good. I see your anger has not consumed you just yet, he says with his eyes still closed. You don't know why you're so full of rage, do you? Why it is so hard to control. He finally opens his eyes. His gaze lingers on you for a moment, hollow yet sharp. I do not. Let's hope you will live long enough to face it, he says as he stands up and leans on his staff. That's enough rest for me. Where are you going? Well, he says adamantly, well, we won't find any answers sitting here. Let's move forwards, lest we want to fade away. I'm sure together we can escape this place. The scholar has joined our party. The scholar gives you healing bells. Let us proceed. Healing bells are consumable items that restore full health point to all heroes in your party. Use them wisely as their amount is limited. And we have 2. And we have a scholar, who here appears to be wearing some kind of glorious crown, but here a mere hood. So the staff, a wooden staff with bells attached to it. They are ominously silent. Playing any card generates 1 mana of this card's color. Like Land of the Giants, this is in color, because they are American. Scholar's robes, old and worn robes, no effect. He has V-shaped skill trees, as opposed to the warrior's more constellation-like sort of crabby affair. So his cards wane. Deal free damage, apply free weakness. There's that weakness we were seeking. Combustion. Deal free damage, increase by 1 for every blue mana. Restoration. Heal NA hero for 10 health points. If Scholar is at half health points or below, additionally heal all heroes for 6 health points. Exhaust. Removed from the deck until the end of the battle. And Scarring Curse. Apply 4 scars, then deal damage equal to the amount of scars the target has. Times Rage? Or Scars trigger additional effects when triggered by specific cards, including this one, and it doesn't remove the scars. We have a blue bell, all blue bells. Oh, is that time? Not necessarily. Well then, why don't we head back in this direction? As we explore this subterranean nightmare. The Eastern Gate. You're going to need a key to proceed. Well, we have no key, but we can head down to this great bell here. Let's do that. At the end of the corridor, you notice a towering armored sentinel. It breathes, but there is no life in it. Only hunger and sense of duty. It's guarding some kind of treasure. It looks like a bow. Perhaps we should depart from this place. How do you want to initiate the combat? You already know my opinion. Let's leave him alone for now. So, slash unceremoniously hack the Legionnaire with your greatsword. Restoration, cast a defensive spell before engaging in combat. Or expose, shoot an arrow right between the Legionnaire's armor plates. We have no ability to use this. This is a green arrow card. We have no... So we got red flag for the soldier, blue bell for the scholar. Let's leave him well be. This looks like we should return. Can we go back over here? We can. We don't need to pass through the intermediate area, so I should have gone just to here. Well then, onwards. As you traverse the corridor, a strange four-legged creature emerges from the mist. Is it a hound? Is it a horse? Well, it looks far more dog-like here, although the length of that snout could look a little more horse-like. Is it a hound? You don't have time to ponder as the creature charges at you, then let us fight it. Now it looks a bit more like a horse. In fact, apart from the fact that I can blatantly see the Kingdom Death inspiration, looking a bit like the frog dog here, or something else, this is looking a bit like that horse-headed man-mutant thing in... in Bloodborne as well. So he's got a great mop of a mighty mane on top there. That's excellent. Free time until he's going to go. Looks like 12 damage. That is not good. Okay. Scarring Curse would do scars. Okay, Wayne. To deal free damage and apply free weakness. And that's given us 1 blue mana. Then... Oh... Oh, this is... Looks like we're taking damage. Let's get a point of rage. I wanted to redraw for our defensive card, but it's going to be too late. So let's go Scarring Curse. There we go. Beast attacks, and it is 9 damage indeed. Okay. Let us redraw. Defiance is what we sought. Wait. That scars. What happened to his weakness? Well, let's give him some more. Clearly the weakness must only last for 1 attack. Let us defiantly raise our defense. Oh, goodness. He's ramping for 11. Okay. Combustion. Deal 3 damage. Increase by 1 for every blue mana. And there's... Oh, it's the number in brackets, the result. So 3 plus our 3 blue mana is 6. Heal any hero for 10 health. Sure, you know what? Probably our best option right now. And now it attacks again. Ooh, it goes for the scholar. I like the way his hair loomed out like some kind of strange tentacle or long nose as he was knocked back. Well then. Let's redraw. 7 times 2. Weakness wears off after performing 1 attack, so let's pile on that weakness. Sure. 8 damage is good, right? Let's reduce further. And burn it. Beast attacks frantically, attacking twice, shredding our shields a bit. That's excellent. We live. Let's redraw. I'm liking this redraw mechanic. Also, oh, we need weakness. These are all warrior cards. Okay, well. So, heal all heroes. Okay, so then. We're looking at 4 damage. Oh, this'll do. This'll do, won't it? Overthought that one a bit, didn't it? Formation. Enemies are targeting positions, not specifically heroes. You may swap your hero positions at the cost of 1 time. Is this for position? Is we get a third person down here, then we get a triangle. That then makes sense. Hover over the enemy's intent icons to display more information. Prepares an attack, and that's all it says really. Drag one hero into another hero. I know I'm pretty happy keeping the warrior here to take the damage, to be honest. However, executioner, the scholar needs healing. Journey continues. And it would appear we do carry on the damage, so I'm glad I went for a healing strike. And we have a level up. Excellent. The soldier reached a new level and he received a skill point. Skill points are spent to unlock and upgrade cards. Click on the soldier's portrait to open the hero screen. There we go. Unlock a new card or upgrade an existing one by pressing and holding selected one of the highlighted nodes. The card will be automatically added to your deck. Well, Judge. Deal 4 damage, gain 3 rage. That's very judgmental, angry. Executioner. That's a card upgrade then. Deal 6 damage, heal all goes to 10. Heal all goes from 8 to 10. Okay. And Shielder gains 6 shields. If at rage 2 or below, gain 8 shields instead and gain 1 rage. I presume the gain 1 rage happens regardless. So there's our Shielder card. Cards on the right represent all of your unlocked cards. Cards on the left represent your equipped cards. All of your heroes' equipped cards form a single deck you will use during battle. Well, on this screen, you can freely add or remove cards from each of the character's card pools to a minimum of 5 cards. So, our deck must be at least 5 cards. Clicking on a card on the right adds it to the deck. If you have no more copies of this card, it becomes greyed out, so we are maxed on all of these. Clicking on the card on the left removes it from the deck. There we go. If we do have a third character, this all will be shunted off the edge, or these will have to grow smaller. We do have a new travel option though, so let us pursue it. Looks like we're going to need a key here as well. You stand before a tall iron gate. It's closed. As much as I hate to say it, brute force won't help. You need to find a key to this gate. But let us proceed in this direction. A path. We have a fight or a scroll. The scroll looks nice and fun. Let's do that. You find a couple of pages from someone's notebook.
I can't believe it worked. My theory was correct, and I managed to get inside the nest on my own.
Sounds like Laura Bailey.
Judging by the number of corpses, the Black Wing Legion is certainly busy.
Oh wait, no.
It's hard to believe that there are so many criminals, sinners, and traitors in our world. But I'm here to do scientific research, not to judge.
Possibly more Marisha Ray. Either way, sounds like they had a decent budget for the voice acting for this game.
I found this armor. Alas, it's way too heavy for me, so there's no point in dragging it behind me. Maybe someone will stumble upon it and find it more useful than me.
I'd say our soldier would find it very useful indeed. Bronze armor and journal added to the inventory. We have indeed obtained new armor. When in the equipment tab, equip new armor by hovering over your current armor and then press the bronze armor to its left. In other words, we can click on this. Oh, we don't click on it, we just hover and then click on this. And his armor is changed, although it's still shredded on this side by his strange raw red glowing shoulder, and the implication that under the breastplate it's equally deranged looking. Probably something fueling the rage inside him. Remember that new items are not necessarily better than the ones you already have. Presumably that's than the ones you already have. Apart from the starting gear, they are different. It's a matter of finding the right synergy between your equipment and cards. So, bronze armor. Hits taken while below half health points gain 1 rage. Soldier's armor, no effect. So technically at the moment this is better, but we might find another one that is hits taken above half health gain 1 range, or something similar. And there we have a copy of the journal, so we may read it at our leisure. Let's head back down this way, then go see what this fight is all about. Okay, these are unknown foes. This enemy prepares to attack, this enemy prepares to apply a buff. Not sure if it's to itself or its enemy. That 11 is big. It's attacking the warrior. He is in front. So let us shield ourselves, and then we'll see what buff is being applied. The butcher gains strength and... oh, that's some kind of haunch of meat, some kind of leg or something. Strength increases damage by 1. Okay, well, we've got damage incoming. Looks like we may have to rely on our healing. Redrawing at the moment would just cause us to get walloped. Could burn. Defiance isn't going to be great, so we'll go for Executioner. It's something. Butcher attacks and hurts. Where do we see our shields? I mean, not that we have any at the moment anyway. Let's redraw. Painful though it may be. Okay, excellent. Scarring Curse. Weakness. They're both on 1, so there's no point applying weakness just yet. A solid slash fan. And this is going to hurt. So he's buffing now. And he will be attacking. And then he's buffing to attack again. Let's see, we need to stop this strength gain by defeating one quickly. However, weakness. Oh, this is going to be rough. Okay. Throw him a weakness. And then, in desperation, redraw. And heal buff. Defiance is needed. And he will attack. And we're dead. We don't have a healing spell. Oh dear. Right. Okay, let's throw on some weakness to try and counter that strength, but I think we're done for. Don't like this. Can we run away? Crippled. Oh no. Revive. Well, there we go. Throw that on. That puts him back in the fight. But it's not ideal. Scarring Curse. Sure. Goodness, this is going to hurt. I think now we're going to be forced to redraw. Excellent stuff. He's attacking the front for 15. We can take the 15. It's not ideal. Go heal. Ouch. Let's swap these. Then... $30 damage is glorious. We don't like 17 damage though, so we're just going to burn him up. Then we'll armor up. Throw on some weakness. Take the hit. Redraw. Okay, wait a minute. Ah, no, it's already in the... Oh, was that our healing spell in the exhaust pile? It is our healing spell in the exhaust pile. Understood, okay. They really want us to use those healing bells, don't they? Okay, I think we can kill him before he gets another turn. Preferably with Executioner, so let's do... No. 9 and 6 is 15. 18, okay. So now, 10 and 6 is enough. He will increase his damage. And we will use Executioner to heal up, as it is the only healing currently available to us. Dear Scholar, you have a healing. We have looted the Crimson Greatsword. Excellent. Well, we could do with an item. So, maximum rage trigger. So, 6 rage levels. Three rage levels. So, the Crimson Greatsword allows us to gain less rage. Maximum rage triggered, gain 2 strength. As opposed to that one, which is in rage. Next attack deals double damage. Strength, each stack increases the character's damage by 1. So it's not doubling, but it's stacking. And we can reach that rage trigger of 3 faster than we can reach a rage trigger of 6. Give it a go for now. And now that is a very luminous, glowing blade. More importantly, however, the Scholar has gained a level. The Scarring Curse can double the amount of scars it uses, it inflicts, which will then allow us to gain more armor from Defiance. Fireball, deal 1 damage, increase it by double your red mana. So every point of red mana is 2 points of Fireball. Foresight. Apply 5 shields, draw 1 card, consume 3 red mana. Sounds really good to me. We'll get that Fireball next level. We have a treasure chest or a scroll. Let's go see the scroll, because the story events seem kind of nice and useful. You find a couple of pages from someone's notebook.
Judging by the Shrike's behavior, it is more likely to use spikes when it is injured. If anyone gets impaled on a spike, they have no way to move without help from someone else.
A useful tip.
Fascinating. It appears to heal when feasting upon the spiked victim.
Again, valuable information. The journal has been added to our inventory. We don't get to interact with it again, so let's head up here instead. A chest half sunken into the stone floor, its metal bindings eaten by rust. Just your luck, eh? First you find yourself in the nest of a bloodthirsty creature with no memory at all. Then everyone you met wanted to kill you. Maybe besides the Scholar, but we still don't know his intentions at all. And now the first chest we find is locked. Come on, take your anger out on it. We can. Take the chest by surprise and attack it. It won't stay locked if it isn't shattered to pieces. Hey, it never saw us coming. Judge. We can't use Judge. Try to force the chest to open on its own by staring at it judgmentally. Or Foresight. Gaze into the weave of possibilities and choose the one where the chest is already open. Intriguing. The Scholar opens the chest. It contains an iron key and a healing bell. The number of maximum healing bells has been increased. So now we have 3 of 3, meaning they might recharge. And down here we did, yeah, okay. So it would seem then we are doomed to head towards this great bell, in which case it would seem that combat is inevitable. I'd better use a bell then. It's going to hurt like hell if we don't. So this green arrow card is completely unavailable to us. So we're back to the armoured sentinel. The expose option is still not available. I'm intrigued. Let's cast a defensive spell before engaging in combat. Oh, that's a lot. An unimpressive display of your pathetic use of focus. Yeah, about that. Look, we'll hold on to restoration as much as we can, because we're going to need it later. He's stacking up to 13 damage. We don't have free red mana to consume, so... it's something. We'll get a point of rage. Can we just use this anyway? Interesting. So he attacks and increases his speed. Okay, not great. Redraw. Let's... free attacks. Oh dear goodness. Okay. Well, we want to armor up. And the nastiness continues. Okay. Well, burn, baby burn, disco inferno, and all that. Actually, you know what? Yeah. And a big bash. I am labouring under the it's over for you, traitor! I'm labouring under the misapprehension, but see, he gets a counter for his guard. We don't get a counter for ours, what I've seen. Let's redraw. Increase bomb for every blue one. You know what? Might be worth it. But... ooh, yeah, okay, great. Get that weakness on there. And he is attacking the front, so we want Defiance. At Rage 2 or below, sure. I wonder if we can put shields on the Scholar. Okay, in free he's attacking the Scholar next. We can exchange positions. It's only 9 damage, theoretically. Let's redraw. Restoration is good, but we don't particularly need it yet. Let's save that until after the Scholar has been attacked. We do have a lot of blue mana. Does Guard just block entire hits then? Who knows? Let's find out. Let's deal some damage. If scores half health or below, yeah, big heal. Let us both be cleansed of injury. And oh, he's attacking both of us. I see. Okay, get that weakness on there then. Ouch, that's a lot. Okay. So he's getting strength and scars. Stack the scars. Don't like this. We can't even redraw. Get the weakness on there to reduce his damage. It's not going to be enough. And a basic attack then. I'm sure I can handle this better. Oh good, he only went for the front. Excellent, but he's going for the back now. Right. There's no weakness there, but we can change that. 4! Okay. So, shields. We can't do shielder and defiance. Damage equal damage dealt. We can get 8. Sure. We'll shield up. Change places. And then I wanted to throw on the weakness for defiance. We're at 17 damage, that's pretty good. Sure. And then a big attack. Okay, 12 times 2, he's going for both of them. Oh, bugger. Right. So I have to ask myself if... No. Ah, too brutal. Death is not the end. Although it really seems like it. You wake up. You had a strange dream where you were killed. What happened? It was not a dream. There is no order anymore. There is no death. I could have sworn we just died. We cannot die. We can get mutilated, dismembered, even decapitated. We can lose our minds from never-ending pain, but we cannot die. Let's keep moving then. So, how would we possibly gain access to that green arrow card? It doesn't seem to be here anywhere. So let's use a healing bell, foolishly. Then try once again. Ready for another round? Well, we'll see about that. Hey, look! We can give you weakness. And then defiantly slash at you to raise our defense. Then... basic slash. Okay. With only one card left in the draw pile, let's redraw. Excellent. He's going for the front, let's shield up. Ooh. Get a bit of rage, because that will give us our stacking strength. Aha! Maybe that's the way we should be going here. 12 damage for both, so get him the weakness. And a redraw. Defiance from that weakness. Wait. Let's do this better. We can get even more. Oh. Ow. Okay. He's attacking the front, so we'll armor up. Scars, which I believe he'll take on his guard, but he'll keep the scars. Good. Let's get rid of that guard. And a free redraw. And shield up because he's really going heavy on the front there. Ooh, nice on the strength. Excellent. So now that we're ramping up our damage, That's got to be a good thing. You know what? We'll slash. Oh, he's going for the back now, is he? Well, there's our shield. Now. We're going to swap. Absorbs all damage, reduced by 1 for every time hit by an attack. Okay, okay. Let's just throw that in there, because we'll get it back in a little bit. And you're going to attack the back for me? Excellent, you are. Guess what? We're going to... Oh my god. Okay, well that's serious. That's still very serious. Get the weakness on there. And followed with Defiance. Oh, he's attacking both positions. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. And we've used our healing card already. Okay. So, we want to... 16! Oh, God. Okay, we'll try a redraw just in case it really helps. It does. Now we can take it. Right. I'm not sure we can defeat him this try. So. It's not enough. Oh shit, he's attacking the back. Great. In which case, we'll swap over. I should have redrawn first. We're doomed. He's just ramped up too much, so we need to strike him down more swiftly. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. I'm not sure how we defeat that murderous crow. We can't exactly go anywhere else, can we? Let's see, one moment. What's in here? A bloody key! A big key made of iron. Right. Well, it's going to be one of these. And we just heard a key in a lock. You stand before a massive gate. Its surface etched with forgotten symbols. They are shaped in the form of a feather. Well, feather key required. Iron gate. Now, I'll wager anything that iron key is what we need here. Let's push on. A couple of arrows swoosh right by your head. Then you spot movement in the mist. A hunched, slender figure with a bow, frantic and out of breath. So we can get that green arrow card before dealing with the crow monster. The Guardian. "Help me!" she gasps, striving for breath. "They're right behind me!" The fog parts with a metallic roar. An armoured figure emerges, weapon raised, its steps bouncing off the empty halls. "Get behind me then!" The exile joins our party. Alright, we have some Hover over the exile's quiver to learn about her ability. So the exile's arrows. Load arrows with cards to insert them in the quiver. If the number of loaded arrows exceeds the quiver size, top arrows will be shot at random targets to make room for the new ones. Okay. Shoot effects on cards consume arrows in the quiver starting from the top. This arrow deals 4 damage. This arrow also deals 4 damage, so we have strike. Deal 4 damage and load 2 arrows. Okay. And we have 4 guards on the knight. And we have 7 times 2 here. Let's do something about that, obviously. And this one is buffing, which buys us a little time, but not much. We could swap positions. I sense that's not the way to go, though. Problem is, after this knight has buffed, they will attack, and we need to try to find a way to keep the soldier alive. We can't get a redraw before that attack without wasting actions, so... So let's try and get some rage if we can't defend ourselves ably yet. Alright, now we'll redraw. The knight gains in strength. That's really bad for us. Oh, for goodness sake! Okay. Shoot all arrows, okay. Shoot 1 arrow at random. And to cover low arrows. Okay, so... Oh, goodness. Well, let's reduce one of those attacks. Yep, and it's a attack on our warrior. We are in trouble. Extra trouble. Okay. I mean, ouch all round, really. Okay, knocked off a guard. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, it's not quite enough, but it's something. Yep, ouch. And there we go. So we'll throw in a revive card, which is tragic. You're attacking the front badly, you're attacking there, that's also bad. Okay. We'll go for the group heal. Ow. Okay. That's right, she had the health to lose. I mean, not that it's... These are now free, so let's load up 2 arrows. Shoot an arrow at a random enemy, sure. I mean, I don't like the random nature of it, but hey. Finally, okay. Let's reduce that strength. He's buffing again, so that's really bad. Can we put Defiance on you? No. What we can do is this, however. These attacks, it's a bit nasty. And we've got frontal attacks coming again, so we'll swap over. Probably shouldn't have jiggled with positioning too much. Alright, so we'll take a reload, because it's free. And that's giving... Oh, is he giving us red mana for the... Okay, interesting, interesting. Defiance would be great if we could get some weakness in there somewhere. You know, 10 damage is 10 damage. We could just thin the herd, as it were. So now that we've reduced the damage coming our way... Oh yes. Shield up, please. The pain is horrific. Look, when it comes to random targets and there's only one target, it's not an issue. We got 3 arrows in the quiver there. If they all separately trigger, so guard, shot, shot, yeah? Excellent. So now... Oh, for come on! Seriously? Okay, 3 weakness. Knocks it down to 12. So... one of us will survive. Throw a revive. Oh, so all her cards turn into revive cards. I see. And he's got his guard back up. And he's going to boost again. Okay. Well, how about this? Shoot to get rid of the guard. Oh, she just runs up and kicks him. Then... Jury. It would be really lovely to get the Executioner in there. You know what, in that case... There's 14 cards here. We're not going to do that easily. There we go. We have gained a Death Amulet. Can be equipped by any hero. Whenever you become crippled, heal all other heroes. Heal other heroes by 6 health. So, ouch. Okay. That was close. May I know who do I owe my life and gratitude to? The scholar looks down at the bells on his staff. A sudden gust of wind shook them, but they refused to ring. I doubt anyone who wakes up here knows who or what he is, he answers. What I can tell you is that we're in the Shrike's nest, and I don't have any intention on becoming this foul creature's prey. So I teamed up with a cryptic scholar and a soldier without a banner. Do you really think we stand a chance against the Shrike? Isn't it a symbol of death? We have 3 options. When there is death, there must also be life. We don't really have a choice, or this bird will die today, I'll make sure of it. You know what, let's be a little philosophical this time. When there is death, there must also be life. I hope you're right, she replies. She does not sound convinced, though. So, I hope you're right, she replies. Alright, let's not waste any more time. I don't want to be here any longer than I need to be. How do we get more healing bells? Because we have a maximum healing bell amount. And looking at the state of us, we should probably be using them. I doubt they... So we are not... Okay. So the exile. Key shapes. Healing Rain. Shoot all arrows at random enemies. Every hit heals the exile for 4 health. You know what? Great, we could do with it. Barrage. Shoot all arrows. Load 3 arrows if quiver's empty. Expose. Shoot 1 arrow, apply 1 vulnerable. We'll go Healing Rain for now. Because health and healing seems to be a limited... Right. Who's most likely to go down if they get hit? Presumably, the Scholar. Who gets targeted most? The Soldier. There we go. Who has also gained a level. So we can gain shields up increased. Or can we not increase it? Okay. Shielding Hand. Gain 4 shields. Apply half of your shields to allies. That's really good. Glare. Deal damage equal to your shields. Or we could do what to judge? Oh, is it just an extra judge card? Oh, judge and jury, I see. Let's see then. Shielding Hand just seems really good. Judge would lead to more... Okay, I see. Deal 4 damage, gain 3 rage. I mean, that would max out his sword and get him strength quicker. Executioner looks like an upgrade rather than a duplicate card. I'm going to go Shielding Hand because I really like that one, although it is 2 time. There we go. Let's risk triggering this story event before healing. You find a couple of pages from someone's notebook, presumably the same woman as before.
The amount of walking corpses is increasing by the hour. Why are they not dying? Is that the kind of a judge Shrek is? The less guilty you are, the quicker you get to die. At least if dying was even an option without the law of death.
What is the law of death? I presume it's not like the rule of death from Kingdom Death, because that is a... It's a harsh but very fair rule.
The true punishment is losing your mind and wandering these halls for eternity.
It sounds like we've already fallen victim to that true punishment, but perhaps we're beginning to regain our sense of identity and rebuild ourselves up again from level 1 to whatever level we're able to achieve. A journal has been added to our inventory once again, so we got a question mark. I think we better bell it. That encounter, path guarded by enemies, that looks like some kind of big nasty boss fight, to be honest. Doesn't look like a normal combat icon. A stone statue. You encounter 3 stone statues of Black Wing Legion soldiers. Their heads proudly look up and their mouths are singing. Left hands are placed on their chests, while right ones are reaching the air, each holding an item. So presumably, since we've got 3 character classes here, the inner voice. Does it remind you of an old chant too? A couple of things come to my mind, but you'll have to piece them together yourself. Corpses, traitors, sinners. Let's leave. So the Legion is probably dead. Traitors, we've been accused of betrayal. That doesn't mean everyone has. Sinners. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Let's see. Sinners. Feasting upon, judging, awaiting. They're singing. Oh. They're all singing, so they're probably not traitors. So is this a puzzle? If so, it's interesting. Awaiting the eternity, the guilty, the punishment. Sinners awaiting punishment seems a bit obvious. Sinners awaiting the guilty doesn't make sense, but sinners awaiting the punishment. Alas, nothing happened. Do we get to interact again? We do! Traitors. Judging the guilty. Okay, so we get multiple attempts. Corpses. Awaiting the eternity. Okay, so they're not awaiting death. Alright, let's see. Sinners. Judging the guilty. Okay. Well, since there seems to be only one correct act. Okay. So I'm thinking, are we doing what the inner voice go for? So, corpses feasting upon the punishment. No. Okay. So it's not about making sense. Is it about... So my initial thought was, are we supposed to be echoing the inner voice and what it would... So, traitors awaiting the punishment. No. Traitors waiting the guilty. So, hand on heart, other hand raised while singing. Does it remind you of an old chant too? A couple of things come to my mind, but you have to piece them together yourself. So that's what I'm thinking. We're trying to work out what the inner voice is thinking of. Do the other heroes have inner voices too, or are we explicitly following the inner voice of the soldier? It is red. Sinners feasting upon eternity. That doesn't make sense, right? Corpses awaiting punishment. No. Actually. Corpses awaiting the eternity. Have I done that one before? Probably. Yes, I did. Corpses judging the guilty. No. Okay, I should just be able to... There's like 9 possible combinations, right? So corpses feasting upon the eternity. Nothing, obviously. Corpses judging eternity. No, okay, so it's more than 9, isn't it? Because it's 3 by 3 by 3, so it's 27. Okay. Alright. So 27 possible combinations. I mean, it's going to be... I'm thinking because it's going to be grim. Traitors or sinners is probably where we're going here. So traitors... feasting upon the eternity doesn't make sense. Okay. Of course, glutton for punishment those traitors may be. Okay, let's go back to the sinners. Sinners awaiting the guilty. No. They all do appear to be communing, all acting together, so traitors doesn't make a lot of sense. Sinners awaiting eternity. No. Okay. I like the fact that we get multiple opportunities here, but how about awaiting the guilty? No. Okay. Alright, let's see. Corpses. We've got feasting upon. So maybe let's look for some of those. I wonder. Wait. No. I was wondering if the journal entries might give us some kind of clue. Corpses judging the punishment. No. Right. I've probably come really close a couple of times already. So corpses. I'm repeating myself now. I know. Our soldier here is racking his brain, trying to work out possible combinations. Fragments of an old song. So, no corpses feasting. Corpses judging. We're just going to have to be methodical here. Corpses judging the punishment? No, obviously. Right. So now we're on to corpses awaiting. I think we... Wouldn't it be bonkers if there's no success for any of these? Wait, have we done judging already? Corpses awaiting I think we have. I think we're on corpses awaiting. Okay. Well, might as well do it anyway, just to be sure. So, presumably... not corpses, then. Good. Traitors. Feasting upon all three. And of course, we have 3 statues, 3 by 3 options. Okay. Back to traitors. Judging. Or, to be even more cruel, if you get it wrong the first time, you're never going to be able to get it. Okay, traitors judging the guilty? No. Traitors judging the punishment? No. Okay. So then we'll go to traitors awaiting. I don't think we've had any suitable clue. Oh! You know what? Here's a stupid idea. What if we need some kind of 4th option that we find by defeating the guardian monster down below? So, sinners feasting upon... No, okay. What happened there? I think it was an autosave. Sinners feasting upon the guilty. The statues loosened their grips, as if they were letting you take their possessions. You have a feeling you will only be able to take one. Take the Revive Amulet. Whenever any hero is revived, gain 2 strength. Take the Movement Amulet. Whenever you move, gain 4 shields. Or the Redraw Coin. Whenever you redraw with an empty hand, increase time of all enemies by 1. I do tend to like to empty my hand before redrawing. Probably a bad habit. Moving to change who's being targeted and gaining 4 shields is a nice idea. I like that. But it's only given to one hero. If we put this on our warrior, we would need to take the amulet we have off him and give it to someone else, which is perfectly acceptable. The redraw coin, I'm very tempted. The redraw coin has been added to our inventory. As you took the item, the grasps and other weapons turned rock solid again. You have nothing more to do here. So she will go redraw coin. And he has the... whenever you become crippled. Not whenever anyone does. So we got a notification of it, and we got people's basic gear. Okay. And it looks like there's a special bow down here. So let's head all this way. And pray we can tackle it this time with all 3 of us. You lost the element of surprise. The Legionnaire will attack on sight. Then we fight. Ready for another round? We'll see about that. 13 damage is rough. Okay. Deal 4 damage and load 2 arrows. It's something. Scarring Curse. Oh, you know what? We could theoretically use her to tank and use Healing Rain. Not great. It's something, okay? No. Okay, we'll redraw. Would be nice, but hold on. Ah, I got no weakness. Okay. Oh, that's and attacking in one as well. All right. 21. Oh, it's brutal. Yep. Oh god, he's attacking everyone. I think we die. Really? Yes! We live, for now. I mean, it hurts like hell, and now we wish we had our healing spell. Okay. Get that weakness in there. Not that it's going to matter. Ah, but it will heal everyone, of course. So. Is she going down? I think she might be. Okay, good. 4, we're alive. Okay, get rid of a guard. Damn it. Okay, throw in a weakness spell. Shoot. Load 2 arrows. At least we're getting a lot of 0 time cards. Okay. We'll just have to take the big hit. Six damage coming in on the back. We can handle that to an extent. What do we want? We don't know what he's doing next, but we do know. Does any extra time reduce the time for his next attack? Well, this is a freebie. Okay, we'll just tank up. Save that foresight for later. Okay. Ow, ×2. Oh, for all 3 of us? Oh, you bastard. Okay, right. We just can't do the damage quickly enough. No defiance. Damn it. Okay. We'll throw a revive. We don't like that. Ugh. Okay, 16 on the front. We can swap around a little, but is it worth it? 19 damage is good. Okay. Oh! Wait a minute. You know what I'm thinking? If the warrior goes down, he protects everyone else with a bit of healing, right? Yeah! Okay. It does cost us 1 to revive and another point of crippled. Oh! I see, so we get a crippled stack. And he's going for her with not enough damage for a kill. Get scarring. Throw in a revive. Refresh our hand. Healing Rain. Will get her some health back so she can take this hit. I mean, she'd prefer not to, obviously. Ah. Oh, for God's sake, man. We're just not doing the damage quickly enough. Okay. No. Oh, yes. But it's still not enough. So. We'll shoot. Or reload, rather. And then I think we'll redraw. I mean, it's 24 damage. There's not a lot we can do about that, really. I'm not sure how we defeat this bugger. Other than just trying to rush it down with a lot of damage early on. All defeated. We'll revive again. You wake up. You had a strange dream where you were killed. What happened? And we repeat. Okay. Let's try again then. So it seems we get multiple opportunities here. So, we'll shoot. Armor up as he's going for the front. Scar. And let him strike, and it hurts. Okay. We go 1 weakness. Redraw. Ugh. I don't... Wait, he is at half health. Everybody heals. So we'll shoot. And slash to start stacking that strength. Ow. Oh, mate, 12 for everyone? We really need weakness on that. Right. Defiance. Oh, deals damage as well. Do it. Get that damage in there. And point of rage for extra damage. We do want to be loading some arrows for her. It's over for you, traitor! Kick him. Knock off a guard and load some arrows. And heal. $13 on the front. We obviously want... Oh, yeah. Okay. Shielding hand. Foresight. I'm surviving, I'm not dealing enough damage. Let's load a couple of arrows. Get that damage up. Burn, baby, burn. Then refresh. 24 damage is good. Sod it. He's going for the back. Okay. It will cripple the sage, unfortunately. No, it won't. Because we got shields. Good stuff. 18 on everyone. Okay, so this is our... Can we do 63 damage in 3? We can't, can we? Bloody hell. Okay. This was not the way. Oh, 12. If only we had a way to survive that. Like this, for example. Right. Well, let's throw a revive. And another. I know, it's brutal. Ah, come on, really? Oh, we can totally work this. Okay. So we'll shoot. Barrage. Should have just gone barrage instead, I suppose. Right. It's gonna hurt. And then we're gonna reload. Revive the warrior. 16 is good damage, okay? I mean, it's not great for her. 2 crippled, so she's down for a long time. 12 damage and 1 rage is... Oh, fuck off! You know what? 24. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, well, how about we do this? We can get 5... 8, 13, and 7 is 21. It's not 24. Bollocks. I think we lose. Yeah. Well, let's try again. Shoot all arrows. Can we load more? Let's armor up. Right. You know what? She is injured. We should probably be focusing more on aggressive abilities to try and take down that ridiculous amount of armor. However, warrior's going down unless we can do something serious about it. Let's throw in a quick slash, redraw. Sure. Ah, it's not going to be enough. hand. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Right. Let's think about this. 12 damage to 2 people is a lot. Probably a mistake. There we go. Ooh, but that will be a good time for restoration. Speaking of which... It's not much, but it's something. Let's just shield up. And hope we don't regret it. Oh, that is a really big risk. Eight and 7 is 15. It's less than 13. Oh, there we go. And now it's going 9 on the back too. Well, we can do something about that, right? Shoot all arrows. Look, he's got a lot of guards to get rid of. Oh, we only had one. Okay. I'm working on trying to set us up for our next turn here. Ow. If we could get our restoration now, that would be really great. And that's exactly what we did. 18 on everyone, that is brutal. So we want lots of armor. It might not be enough. No, okay. Get those scars in. And... ouch. Obviously. Shoot an arrow, because it's free. And I think... oh god, really? I think we need the damage from the gaining strength. We'll throw a revive. I'll have a free reload. 16 is just massive. We don't like that. We can't prevent it, but we can do 26 damage while we're at it. Or we can do 12 damage, then we can do 26 damage. And lose the warrior. And revive the warrior. Then redraw. He's doing 12 down there. 32. Can we do 32? Shoot all arrows. That's 16. We oh, okay, hang on. We are 1 point off it. Okay. Throw in our big combustion spell. And he's got 4 life left. He strikes her down. He's acting in free. But we can't heal her with this. But we needed the kill. Got ourselves a level each, so that's great. And the iron bow, which is going to be really hard to pull. With the Legionnaire perished, the bow is yours for the taking. Additionally, you find a healing bell. We're probably using that straight away. The number of maximum healing bells has been increased. So, oh, and they've been reset to 4 of 4. Let's just use one right now. And we don't have a key. But we do have a new bow. So, quiver size 4, quiver overflow, shoot next arrow, yeah. Starts each battle of 2 basic arrows. Quiver size 3 instead of 4. So we'll hit the quiver overflow quicker and gain 1 strength. Starts each battle with 1 basic arrow instead of 2. But okay, yep, we can work with that. And it does change the visuals on the character, that's excellent. Right, skills. Safety load. Is that like a safety dance? Load an arrow. If she has shields, load 4 arrows. We have ways of giving shields. So barrage would be an upgrade to load 3 arrows if empty. And she's got a quiver size of 3, that's really good. Expose. Shoot an arrow and apply vulnerable. You know what? Sure. Does vulnerable stack? Oh no, it looks like it's a duration rather than a stack. Got it. I mean, the barrage upgrade is great, but expose is nice as well. Obviously, deck bloat is an issue, and I'm not familiar enough with these kind of card games to be entirely familiar with how much deck bloat can affect things. Okay, let's see. We have Foresight, reroll, minimum 2 cards in hand, discard any number of cards, then draw as many cards as you discarded, exhaust. Okay, so it's a one-time free redraw. Fleeting. Minimum 2 cards in hand. Do they have to be his cards or can they be any cards? Discard up to 3 selected cards. Deal 6 damage for each card discarded. Interesting. I should probably be looking at what's available further down the lines. Right, I'm also thinking if this is just for demo, for a full game we would want the skill trees to be far larger. Otherwise it's a very short game indeed. So Scarring Curse, 8 scars instead of 4, that's great. Fireball, we should get that, as the warrior can provide us with a lot of red mana. Speaking of the warrior, Shielding Hand can be upgraded. 4.5. No, it's a... Oh, it's costing us less time. Glare, deal damage equal to your shields. I think we're going to have to start looking at these. Judge. Get it in the deck, because that's an upgrade to an existing card anyway, and Judge will then lead to Overhead Slam. Oh, double strength, I see. And Impact. Does that then... So how's that an upgrade? Or is it only showing us the base card because that's all we have? Okay. And we have more cards for everyone. I think they have resized. Oh, all is just massive. Yeah. Okay. What was that? Oh, 8 cards, 7 cards, 7 cards. Got it. Okay. And we don't have the key we need yet. Meaning, the key to this gate, the eastern gate, Feather Key. Feather Key is probably in here then. Well, off we go. Probably won't be easy. Ah, good. It's not the great big crow monster. So, some kind of nasty 2-headed giant undead monster and some kind of necromancer or saint spellcaster. So, debuff on the warrior, Attack on the warrior. Obviously, we don't want the warrior getting killed a lot. Gains free rage. What's this? Impatient. Every third card played, gain 1 strength. Our cards? Okay. So, judge and jury. Judge deals damage, gains rage. Jury, deal damage, increase damage for every... Okay. So, her debuffs are nasty, but this thing needs to go down fast. Well, you know what we can do? Apply some weakness. Impatient. So it's counting up to the strength. Wizard applies weakness on our warrior rather aptly. That's okay, he'll keep gaining strength anyway. And if we throw in jury... Ah, but we've got 2 timers to think about, and we've got a buff coming next. Okay. Sure. Very good, but he's gained in strength, so now that's going to hurt a bit. Let's redraw. Imminent death. I mean, it's a buff and it's probably going on this creature. In which case, we want to be working up to 29 damage over the course of 3 cards. We got 8, 16, but with rage coming. So, we can't do it this turn. And 14 is a lot of damage. We can work with guard on the wizard at the back, and we're currently just having to focus on this great brute of a monster here. Ow. Obviously. We need more of her cards out of the deck. Executioner would be great, but we can't do that now. Oh well. Oh, that's... Ouch. I see. Well then. At this point... Okay, hang on. We'll have some free arrows. Oh. We'll have 8 shields. Oh. Yep, okay, that hurts. Got a debuff coming. We can work with a debuff. Now, can we... Nah, we got 7 cards here. We're not going to get the Executioner card out. But what we will get... Okay. Can we barrage here? We can. Great. Yep, give me that weakness. It ain't gonna matter, because we will knock this one out of the fight. Then it'll matter. Let's do some burning. And then try again for a bit of healing. Not good. You know what? It's a buff. Let's redraw. Executioner. We got a guard. Oh god, really? Well, we'll armor up. Oh, perfect. We'll heal. Load a couple of arrows. Defiance. And we can't quite get that kill. Oh, because of the weakness as well. Yeah, okay, fine. Look, it would be really... Oh, we can. Excellent. Let's get the healing. We needed that healing. Sorry, that was the Disciples series brain kicking in. In the Disciples series, the humans have essentially got an easy cheat mode. They have the only healing spells in the game. It's a turn-based combat, similar to this one. In Disciples, on your turn, you can attack, defend, or use an action. If you defend, you're taking half damage from the next, until your next turn. And the humans have healers, which no other faction has. So the humans can defeat all foes except one, have everyone around that target defend, and heal up, as long as the healing is greater than the damage that target will deal. So humans can end every fight on almost full health, whereas all the other factions end a fight on considerably less than full health and need to spend time and resources to heal up before they can go do another one. You've come around full circle back to the broken soil beneath the nest where your journey began. Scattered branches lie around blocking the passage, remnants of something long dead. Are the answers you're looking for inside? We could pave the way to the nest, or we could take our level ups first. Cards, backpack, what have we got that's new? Oh! A special staff for the scholar, which... Playing soldier cards gives 2 red mana instead of 1. Start each battle with 2 red mana. I presume then there'll be a green staff for her at some point as well. Oh, look at the back of that staff. It's... It's like a sword blade you can stab things with. Well then, I think he'll be going up first then. Extra scars, always good. And it will unlock the way to these cards. Reroll and fleeting, we know what those do. Firestorm. Healing Wind. Consume up to 3 green mana. Heal all heroes for free health for each mana. You know what? That's really good. Because it's not exhausted like our one healing spell. And for some kind of nasty boss battle, we're going to need some sort of sustained... Oh, multiple level ups. Okay, consume up to 5 green mana. And, okay. Or... Firestorm, damage all enemies. Well, there's probably only one enemy we're going to be damaging, to be honest. Let's just upgrade Scarring Curse, because that can lead to Phantom Blades and Weakening. Alright, so she's presumably getting 2 levels as well. We can increase barrage to load 3 arrows on an empty quiver, which could upgrade our load to load 4 arrows if it's last in the hand. Safety load. Okay, got it. Understood. Sharpened arrows deal 8 damage. You know what? If we go safety load and sharpened arrows... Wait. Double targets weakness and deal... Well, we don't have a good way of dealing weakness yet. I mean, we have a way of dealing weakness. And then for the soldier, we can upgrade Executioner, which would lead to Scarring Bash If the target has scars, gain 2 strength. That we could work on, definitely. Follow up. If the target has vulnerable, draw 1 card and delay his time by 1. We can apply vulnerable, but it would involve having both cards in the hand at the same time. Vulnerable, reduced by 1 every time hit by an attack. So we'd need to apply vulnerable and leave it there until we could do it. So we need more ways of applying vulnerable that we do not currently have. So overhead slam at rage 3 or above, deal 8. So deal 8 damage at rage 8 or above. At rage 3 or above, deal 8 damage instead, which is the same. Those 2 values may change over time as we change our weapon or level up. Strength affects this card 2 times, so we would double our strength but still do the same base damage, and then we could upgrade that to an identical card. Oh no! We remove the rage 3 requirement. I see. Impact. Deal 4 damage, gain at 1 rage or below, gain 5 range. Well, our sword can't go up to 5 rage, it only goes up to 3. And that goes up to rage 2 requirement on. Okay, so glare, deal damage equal to your shields. We're not going to be keeping... Those are the same. Oh no, double your shields. It's a nasty boss monster. We're not going to be keeping shields for very long. But if I go for overhead slam and then remove the free rage requirement... Oh, he only got 1 level, did he? Well, that's all we get then. And we have our new cards. It is what it is. And now we march to our dooms. You know what? It's only 4 damage. I know it's a boss fight, and we might get all our bells back afterwards, but I'm willing to go in there with 4 damage for now. Here you are again, just 1 step away from confronting the Shrike, and it's going to be horrific. Do you wish to enter the nest? It's time to even the score. Okay, Shrike, the judging bird, will attack the front for 22 damage in 4 time. Shielding hands is good. Wayne is also good. That's great. We could get that vulnerable on there. Okay, hang on. Let's have our 2 sharpened arrows. How much damage? 157. How much health, rather. For some reason I thought 220. Okay, let's see. Look, any armor is good armor at the moment. Okay. And then it comes in with a horrific result. You know what? Throwing in that big heal now is a good idea. But let's hold off. Oh, it's going for the back now. Okay. Raise 2 or below 8 shields. You know what? Not a bad idea. Okay, wait. Shoot all arrows. Sure. Because you know what I'm thinking, don't you? I'm thinking that's not going to give us any green mana, is it? But if we burn it up a bit, and then shield up our warrior for what may come after its next turn, it's going to come forwards and do horrific damage to our 2 back rank characters. Guess what? Healing wind. Better than nothing. We can shoot a random arrow because it won't take any time. Oh, it's debuffing. Well, while it's doing that, 13 damage fireball. Shoot judge and jury. Gain free rage is great. Let's get that strength flowing. You know what? She's on 10 health at the moment. We can have a free shot. I mean, it's got masses of health, so let's just hold off on that for a moment. The debuff is probably weakness. It could be something nastier. Fireball it is. Strike inflicts weakness indeed on the warrior. We can work with that. It's attacking the warrior at the front, so let's armor up. Let's load 2 arrows. And redraw, because we may get 8 weakness is a lot. Scarring curse is great. Strength affects this card 2 times. It's... Oh, you know what? Safety load. Sure. Scar it up. Wait. What's this? This enemy prepares an unknown action. We don't even know what it is. If we just get this slash out of the way... Oh, these would be the spikes that prevent us from moving, and it heals when it attacks, wouldn't it? Oh, that has slowed it down a lot. That's great. So we need to dump this now. That works. Let's get our double strength. Get some damage in there. I mean, this is bad, right? This is gonna... The unknown action will probably be to impale one of us. Healing Rain is good then. Should have gone for the spike. Hey! It went for the spike a bit. Anyway, that's great. Can we do 25 damage to the spike? Probably not. 13 damage to everyone is very bad. So let's reduce it. I'm not ignoring the spike, I just don't have the time to do anything about it. Okay, impaled is bad. Can we... Unable to play until the spike is destroyed. Ah, I see. And he's the only one who can do things as well. Ouch. Right. Why can't she... Oh, lack of arrows. Got it. Okay. Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay. Strike performs a powerful attack on everyone, which really hurts. Healing Wind is a really great card right now. And we need to redraw to... Oh, he's unimpaled again. That's excellent. Let's crush that spike. Obviously, this is going to hurt. And we don't have much choice in the matter. Overhead slam for just for one time unit. Then a redraw, because we need to get arrows back in that quiver. $11 at the back in 2. Okay. Weaken. of a reload. And another reload after a kick. Yeah, you kick that giant bird of death. Because that's really going to show it who's boss. Now, 6. In 6 it will attack 15 and wipe us all out. So, let's load 2 sharpened arrows. Really? Oh, I see, okay. 20 damage here. 20 damage is good. And then with our redraw, we get Defiance, which is excellent. Not so excellent. So 8. So we would get 8 and 16 is 24, right? Okay, 4 to deal 16. Sorry, 4 to deal 30. We can get 19. Load 4 arrows and shoot one of them for free. You didn't load 4 arrows, you loaded 1. Right. So we go for a slash. Down to 20. You know what? 11 damage is really good. Even if we don't get to synergize. So, then we redraw. Oh! The jury is in. We've got a verdict for you. It's called 26 damage. Much easier than the Sentinel was. We got the Feather Key and the Shrike Armor, which looks like it's for the Exile. The creature has been slain. Its corpse fell heavy on the ground, lifting tons of ash and dust in the air. What is that? Oh, sorry, the Exile. What is that? She asked, pointing at a broken tablet made of stone. Well, clearly it's where Aslan was sacrificed in the Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe. It looks like a Shard of Order, he answers calmly. That should probably be it. That explains a lot. And it's the title of the game. But what exactly is that? The laws that govern this land are broken. The order is no more. The world is in turmoil because shards like this one are scattered across the world. So, shards contain the laws? Correct. Apparently some of them are broken in half. There is no reason why all the creatures here come back to life and restlessly wander around this nest. This shard contains the law of life. Okay, so I was thinking, maybe this is just for the demo, but actually, maybe it's for this sort of opening tutorial area, and after this, things can die, including us. That's why we revive ourselves after receiving crippling or fatal wounds. Yes, without the law of death, nothing can die, and the law of life at least lets us regenerate. Let's pick up the Shard of Order. Law of life added to inventory. Skill trees have grown. Well, we needed that. Healing bells amount refreshed to maximum. So now our skill trees have grown. A very small amount. Oh, they're linking up. I like that. So, shoot changes to load 2 on empty quiver. That's good. Volley. Deal 4 damage, draw 1 card for each arrow in the quiver. Okay. That's a good redraw. Tension. Load number of arrows equal to your strength. Not that she has... And we can still get this barrage here. You know what? Having a load free gives this card another use. So, overpower. Double target strength. After redraw, target will lose half of its strength. Exhaust. So... Oh! Double the target strength, then when we redraw, they will lose half of... Yeah, but... So you're just giving them extra strength until we redraw, then reducing back down to what they had in the first place. Unless it is down to half what their strength was before we doubled it. So we must have something that synergizes based on enemy strength. Increase healing wind. Firestorm to all enemies. Repeat until you run out of mana stacks. Oh dear goodness. Okay. So a lot. Phantom Blades consume up to 3 blue mana. We don't currently have a way of using it, so for each mana consumed, deal 4 damage to random targets. Very random, okay. Maybe there'll be an extension off here on the skill tree later on. Weakening. Apply 2 weakness for each... Okay, green, that's from her. Fleeting and... we could go Firestorm. I suppose. We already have something. Fireball uses red. Foresight uses red. Healing Wind uses green. Phantom Blades uses blue, so let's take that. And for the soldier, we now have our slash increases in damage. Shielding Hand reduces in time. Overhead Slam removes the free rage requirement, so that's just great. Impact can be increased further. Executioner upgrade, we can do that. For group fights, that's good. Glare to double glare, let's see. Battleborn. Every hero gains 1 strength. Oh, that's great. Is on the back line. So if he's on the back line, everyone gets 2 strength instead. Not that we want him on the back line very often, but if he gets defeated and revives, then he'll be there. Scarring Bash deals... Okay, so... I mean, the Overrage would get us strength quicker, so if we grab that for now anyway, maybe it'll help us. We have new cards. What's new? The Law of Life. Half of the Law of Life and Death. It lets creatures revive and regenerate from crippling wounds. And the Shrike Armor, of course. An armor made of the skin of a judging bird. It spreads fear among the sinners. Whenever you redraw with empty quiver, load 3 arrows. Well, I mean... Oh, redraw is in... change the deck of cards. Got it. So we have no armor for him yet. So presumably we'll get 1 outfit for him by the end of the demo. And since we got our bells back... we have arrived at the Eastern Gate and we have a key. Onwards to Mystery. You know what? We are very knackered. Let's heal up.
Curse the thieves who broke the chain, who stole the laws, but could not wane.
Alright, sounds like there's something very bad going on in the background.
Curse the mouths that fed on light, and found no end to what they bite.
Curse the king whose name was lost, who wears his wound like holy cloth.
One hand, 3 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4 hands, not 5. So we've missed 2 hands somewhere.
Curse the night in hollow tomb, who wed the dark and gave it bloom.
This looks like it may be end of the demo, but if so, we've still had plenty of fun. Ooh. A golden browny orangey colour, and... okay. That looks vaguely like a crown. Morgaine, Guardian of the Order with 300 health, is dealing 14 damage to the warrior initially. Well, let's take a safety load. You know what? We'll set him up for vulnerable. Okay, hold on. Oh, we can shoot. We can really shoot this time. Then we can redraw and hope for a no. Oh, Defiance. So Wayne would be good because we'd... Okay. So we can save the weakness till after he attacks to get 5 shields. Oh, sorry, equal to it. 5... Or we can just reduce the incoming damage now. Let's do that. There is a painful attack. We'll just have to deal with it. Okay. Okay. Phantom Blades, it's not much. 14 is a lot. That's regrettable, but it gets us some armor. Some much needed armor. Okay, 9 damage here. That's a lot of damage, so we want to look through this. 16 damage to everyone is really bad. If we could get some... We can't. Okay. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Actually, it's gonna really hurt. The warrior goes down and heals everyone. Except they don't seem to have received the healing. He's going to do a question mark. That's probably really bad. So we'll heal up. Healing Rain. Just to try keep her in the fight. Morgaine frees itself and the sword comes out. Now we're in big trouble. In 5 he's going to do something really bad. We need to reset that rage. Let's go for loading some arrows instead. And a redraw. Take 2 extra arrows. I mean, that question mark's going to be bad, whatever it is. I'm kind of thinking I want to swap these two around again, but let's gain more strength. Not a lot of blue mana, so let's get some more in there. Uh-oh.
Who cannot defeat what can never die.
So that's the end of the demo. Congratulations! Thank you for playing the Shards of Order demo. With the lore of death stolen, being slain by Morgaine is only the beginning of your quest. Prepare for a true RPG experience where your progress is permanent and decisions will shape the destiny of the game's world. We hope you enjoyed your time with the game so far. We'd greatly appreciate it if you considered adding Shards of Order to your Steam wishlist. Yeah, I kind of did that weeks ago. There's a feedback survey which I can do off camera, no problems. And we can go back to the main menu. Well, there we have it. A grim, and I won't quite say gritty because it's a little more clean and shiny than gritty experience. An ominous story. Something has been stolen, someone has disrupted the natural order of things in the kingdom, and it needs to be restored, slowly and gradually. Shaping the destiny of the game's world. This sounds like roguelite. Or roguelike. In that... No, it sounds like roguelite. In that things will affect future playthroughs or something. Which means it may be a cyclical story. A true RPG experience almost makes me think the skill trees would need to be even greater still. Well, there we have it. I hope you've all enjoyed this experience with me. And I, for one, am certainly going to be looking forwards to when the game becomes available on a regular basis. If it goes to early access, I'll grab it. If I have to wait for a full release, I'll do that too. And if you have all enjoyed it, hey, maybe I'll see you all for the next video. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. Just remember for who the bell tolls, it tolls for us all.